Hey y'all. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. Thank y'all for being so patient and waiting. Y'all know I'm going to see the MJ movie, the Michael movie tonight. I got on my MJ sweatshirt. Hee hee. I'm probably gonna change it to something else, but I'm wearing this today. Good morning, y'all. Anyway, how are y'all? We're gonna be talking about stop getting married to the dust. Don't marry dust. A proposal is not a flex unless the man has money and is financially beneficial to you. A ring and a proposal is not a flex. Being married is not a flex unless the man is financially beneficial to you. Okay. Marriage is no longer a status symbol unless there's some money involved. You understand? Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. So, because y'all always be marrying any type of dust out here, and you shouldn't be. Anyway, so just letting you know. Okay, my cousin bought me a housewarming gift / birthday gift. I'm going to show it off. Okay, so let's see who's smart enough to know what this is. Look at my cousin got me. Oh my gosh, sprinkle, sprinkle. So, this is really nice. Look what my cousin bought me. This is going in the office, on the office couch in my new house. So this, let me tell y'all where it's from first. It comes with paperwork. This is from Tribute Goods Fine Linen. And this Hermes Fleur de Flowers of Scotland scarf designed by Sylvia Kerr was issued in 2010-2011. This 90 centimeter silk scarf celebrates Scottish flora, featuring intricate depictions of thistle and other regional plants in the detailed botanical style. The design reflects a refined traditional aesthetic, highlighting nature-inspired artistry. Okay, so it comes with that. And if you want some Hermes scarf pillows, they sell them at Tribute Goods Fine Linen in Houston, Texas. Here go the info. And you can get you one too. They have all different designs, all different pillows made with different scarves. My cousin has a bunch of them in her house, and she got me one for my house. So thank you, cousin. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I love this. My office, the walls are like this really pretty green, not this bright, but like it's a green tone. So this is going to go perfect on my little tuft little couch in my office. So when I move, so I really appreciate this. This was an extravagant gift, and yeah, thank you, girl. All right, so let me answer some questions. Let me put this back in a little case because I don't want it to get dirty. I asked her how much this pillow was, and the price was like up there. I'm like, you're not putting that much on me, but thank you. All right, sorry about all the noise. All right, we're going to be talking about getting married to dust. Please don't do it. It's not worth it. You're just signing up for failure, okay? In every aspect. So, let's talk about marriage in general. And then we're going to talk about why you should never marry a dusty, okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Elmo. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So, you should never marry a dusty, or you should never even get married unless it's financially beneficial for you in the long run and in the present moment as well, okay? When you marry, it's not for love, okay? Nothing in the contract for marriage says anything about love. I'm trying to help y'all, okay? Nothing in the marriage contract says anything about love. Nothing. Do you understand? It's all about money, all about property, all about those things that Dusty ain't got. You hear me? So, in order to understand this, you need to do your research. Go online and read all the stuff about marriage, the contracts, the legal stuff about it, and you will understand what you're signing up for if you marry a Dusty. You're not supposed to be marrying no dust, okay? That's going backwards in life. So, you definitely need to understand that when you're signing a marriage contract, that is a business contract. And who wants to go into business with a Dusty? A person who doesn't even know anything about money, someone who's not financially stable, someone who's unable to make good financial decisions, someone who you're connecting to financially and legally on paper. If y'all don't trust these men to make good financial decisions, then you shouldn't marry them because you're connecting to them legally and financially. Legally. Okay. So, y'all have watched those, horror story videos about these women who were married to dust and they ruined everything for them financially. You don't let that be y'all. Don't let it be y'all. And some of y'all are trying to recover, and some of y'all are still in the mess. It's better for you to be unmarried and financially abundant and being a baby mama than being married to a man that is going to drag your credit and your future generations down. This is why so many women are no longer getting married to dust. And this is why Dusty's flex about, oh, y'all are never going to get married, or you're not wife material, or no one wants to marry dust. You don't qualify for marriage. Being alive does not qualify you for marriage. Not in this day and age, baby. You got to look good on paper. So when a Dusty comes up to you and says, oh, no, sir, nobody wants your dusty hand in marriage. Do you understand? So, ladies, if you want a Dusty's hand in marriage, something wrong with your mind. Something wrong with you. You signing up to go backwards in life. You're signing up to bring your future generations backwards. And when you do that, remember what you did. You have options. I'm telling you, this is your warning. Don't do it. Okay? Don't do it, because so many of y'all are trying to get out of the dusty relationships. So many of y'all are trying to get out of the dusty marriages. All right? Don't even get into them. Being married is not a flex if he's dusty. You understand? All right. You don't need a ring unless he's got money. You understand? You don't need a ring. You don't need his last name. You don't need nothing from him but money. If he ain't got the exact thing you need, which is money, you say, no, thank you. Okay? No trying to force a Dusty to marry you who ain't got no money. That's working backwards. All right. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Because some of y'all are asking me dumb questions every day talking about, how do I get this Dusty to marry me? You don't. Okay? You don't. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You don't get them to marry. You get them to leave you alone, and so you can find another one. All right? Marrying Dusties is for pygmies who don't know no better. Okay? You said a Dusty is just stress and aggravation. That is totally correct. Who wants to sign up for that? Oh. Okay. Hit. Hold on, I'm so sorry. Okay, girl. Okay, sorry. I had to answer this email real quick. Not email, but text message. My bad. I'm trying to multitask, y'all. Like, y'all don't know. Like, I'm getting up here doing a live with y'all. I'm trying to take care of some paperwork business. You know, I got kids and I run like several businesses. In the process of doing something else. Surprise coming soon. So yeah, I'm up here trying to multitask. So if I text every now and then, y'all gonna have to understand. But y'all will appreciate it later on. I promise you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Charla. So for the super sticker, so sweet. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. You are just free living. That's right. Okay, y'all. So thank y'all so much. Who has my perfume? Y'all need to get the perfume love potion number 7. Okay. This is literal dust repellent. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You're gonna smell like vanilla, tonka bean, praline, coffee, ginger, cinnamon, candy, white florals, and skin musk. All right. So y'all put this in your carts. Definitely pick it up. I'm gonna link it here. Love potion number 7 perfume by Shira 7. Dust free limited. And you're gonna get 100 milliliters. It's oil based and long lasting. So make sure you put that in your cart. Put it in your cart. All right. Thank y'all for supporting Sprinkle Sprinkle. How he got money and try to talk to you many times? How do I keep the combo going without overperforming or desperate? Ask him for something, girl. He's trying to talk to you. He got money. Get the money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Here's the link, y'all, if y'all want to order the perfume, darling. It's also the link in the description bar. I think the second link in the description. Okay. Thank y'all. No, we have our own website. Y'all got to order it from. Yes. Maybe it'll be on Amazon soon. That's our next step. Okay. That's our next phase. So before it's on Amazon, y'all can get it before it's on there. You know, we got to make our way up. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all can help. All right. Thank y'all. I see all the members in the house. Thank y'all, members. Okay. Shira, he paid all of your debt? Oh my gosh. See, now you are debt free and dust free all at the same time, girl. You see how this works so good? Yes. This feels good to be debt free, don't it, girl? No bills. Do I hope to sell in stores? Maybe. You never know. We might be in Sephora one day. Sprinkle, sprinkle. We just gonna keep going, baby. See what happens. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You're 21 and 38-year-old approached you and asked me out. I don't like him at all. But what do I do? Should I go? I don't want to go. But does this man have money? He's an entrepreneur. 38. Does he got real money? Because it might not be worth it. You might as well just go for 40 something. I don't know. I have to research his money first, baby. You got his real name? You got his phone number? Google it up, baby. See if it's worth it. Research it up, see if it's worth it. Because sometimes they be lying and they business don't be making no type of money, and you know what I mean. Go look him up. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You need to get his info so you can know if it's worth it or not. And if you don't even like him and he ain't got no money, you gonna be wasting your time big time. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to see the Michael movie tonight with my daughters. So I'll probably be talking about it tomorrow. Girl, that movie was this, that movie was that, blah, 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 blah. Everybody who saw it said that they liked it. So I'm pretty sure I will too. Hmm. You said 38 is too young. Too young to have some real money for you. Girl, he might be able to take you to Bath and Body Works and Pink. That's about it. You might be able to get, a good body sprays, lotion. How y'all do it? Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm ready for the movie. Guess what? Okay, guess what else I'm taking to the Michael movie? I'm gonna be in there. When you're down and out and the seas go up and up. If you just believe, I'm gonna be like, we are the world. I'm bringing my candle. Ain't nobody gonna have this. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Anyway, how are y'all? I also got my tattoo. Ben had a tattoo before all these people turned into overnight Michael Jackson fans. I've been had this tattoo since I was 33. Ben had this sweatshirt for years. If y'all on my channel, y'all don't see this a few times over the years. I've been about it for over decades, since birth, probably since I could talk. Literally, the first 4 years of my life, I was singing Michael Jackson. Period. You said we been new, girl? Yeah. I got childhood pictures when I was in elementary school, like third, second grade, with MJ posters on my wall. Anyway, true. Okay, so we're saying stop getting married to dust. Let's get back to the topic. Stop getting married. I've been had a tattoo, girl, since I was 33. Yeah, it's an MJ tattoo. It's actually, the tattoo is this. You see the eyes in this little shape? That's my tattoo. Like this, the eyes, the little curl. It's on my arm right here. That's the tattoo I have. Anyway, it says eyes with this little curl coming down it. I thought it was cool at the time. Yes, I'm not joking. I got a tattoo, MJ tattoo. Y'all seen it? If y'all follow me, y'all have probably seen it a few times on this channel. So anyway, stop getting married to dust. Okay, even Michael Jackson said he will be working from 9 to 5 to buy you things to keep you by his side. Okay, even Michael said it. Don't marry no dust. Okay. You said stop meeting dusties. Yeah, stop hanging out in dusty places and being dust. I can't show you the tattoo right now. I'll show it to y'all tomorrow. Um, Stop being in dusty places and dusties cannot approach you. Okay, some of y'all are in too many dusty places. That's why y'all keep running into more dust. Okay, stay away from dusty places. Get out of dusty areas. Okay, that's right. Stop talking to men in dusty areas where you know the dust is. Like, just turn it off and keep it walking. Put your headphones on, put your sunglasses on, and look straight ahead and don't talk to no dust. Until you get to an area where there's guys that have money, then you can take all that stuff off. But until then, you need your dust repellent on if you're going to be around dust. Sure, I finished my okay, you finish your master's, dust free, and heading to law school. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I know that's right, Bree. When you become a lawyer, you could be my lawyer. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hit me up. I'm serious. What kind of law you gonna study, girl? I need some money law, business law, or something, girl. I don't know. How to not pay taxes law. Okay. I need your help. You said how to not have to pay them taxes law. Okay, if you figure that out, I'll hire you. All right, sprinkle, sprinkle. You say- Okay, loopholes in these taxes law. Study that, and I'll hire you for sure. I need all the loopholes, baby. All right, sprinkle, sprinkle. Good luck in law school, girl. You say you gonna look into that. All right. Yeah, I'm going to my niece's graduation. She's graduating for one of her degrees, and she invited me to a her graduation dinner at a really really nice restaurant. So I'll be doing that too next month. Hmm. You got to set up trusts, business, family, and a faith-based trust. Okay, girl, a faith-based trust. Okay, we're gonna start the church. We're gonna start the church of sprinkle sprinkle then, girl. I guess that's what we gotta do. So we ain't got to pay no taxes. It's gonna be a matriarchal church though. We ain't gonna be worshiping the no patriarchal crap. Okay? It's gonna be matriarchal only. Girl, when I get settled, I'm gonna do it. So I get this and stop paying taxes. All right. We're gonna have a church of sprinkle sprinkle. What's your religion? Sprinkle sprinkle. What y'all be doing over there? Getting this money. Hey, that's what all churches be doing anyway. We just gonna admit it. We the honest church. Everybody came from a woman, not a rib, and we bought this money. Sprinkle sprinkle. A woman. All right, I'll just be over there buying stuff over there in the other churches. We finna get this buddy and tell y'all the truth. We accept tithes and offerings, shopping, wish list requests. We don't have a building fund, but you can buy us a house. Ain't that right? Sprinkle, sprinkle. What? You said they said we came from them. Okay, they be lying, girl. They be lying. They said we came from a man's rib. Girl, they be lying. We gotta switch it back up. Okay. What new things have you been eating or drinking? What do you mean new things? New? New things. Okay, well this is just Perrier with strawberry flavor. Strawberry flavored sparkling water. I'm drinking that. New things that I've been eating. My daughter has been making me breakfast and she's been making me plant-based egg bites and plant-based breakfast sandwiches. That's the only new things to my diet. I've been eating like that, but she's like been making me eat her stuff that she makes. So yeah. Actually, I told her to do it. And she did it happily. Okay, because usually we go stop and get like a croissant and a coffee or a drink for her. She didn't drink coffee before we go to school in the morning. So instead of doing that, I went and got like groceries and told her, girl, you can make your little breakfast sandwich. Here's the ingredients. And so she's been making the little breakfast sandwiches and the egg bites in the morning. And we have like our little sparkling water, and she has her little sparkling waters. And then after I drop her off, if I still want coffee, I'll go get an iced coffee somewhere. Yeah. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I have dropped some pounds. My face is thinner. Yeah, girl. I've been dropped some pounds for a while. And also it depends on how I wear my hair too. Like when I have my wig bang on, my wig with the bangs, it makes my face look shorter and a little plumper. But when I wear wigs that show my whole head, my egg head, my forehead, it makes it look thinner because it's always the wig that makes your face, like the haircut or the wig that you wear also determines how your face looks. So sometimes my face looks thinner because I have on different wigs, or I might contour a little bit different. Mm-hmm. Thank you, though. I appreciate you. You're 23, you want to start dating to marry up? How does it look for me? I have family money. Don't tell nobody you got no family money, girl. Don't tell nobody. They need to think you ain't got nothing. All right, because they will definitely try to marry you for the wrong reason. If your family is smart, they're gonna set you up so that your husband or whatever can't inherit anything or take anything from you if you should get married to him. So make sure they do that first before you start looking for a husband. Say, Mama, is my account's good? I got that trust. You can't touch it. Da, 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 all of that. Make sure no man can get at your money. Second, don't tell the man you got money because it shouldn't matter anyway. He's supposed to be paying all the bills regardless. And your family, that's their money. It ain't your money until you what? Inherit it or they give it to you. So he can't be counting on that and he doesn't need to know about that. Okay. All right. Make sure he has the same amount of money or more money than your family, preferably. Preferably. Okay. Or make sure he come from family money too and he ain't cut off. There you go. But he shouldn't know what you do and he shouldn't know what kind of money you got. Especially not in the beginning. You gonna join the Church of Sprinkle? All right, girl. When I get it set up, so I don't have to pay these taxes, I'm gonna be like Kanye and set up a church. Girl, you know every song gonna be MJ, but we gonna change the words. All right, y'all know how we do. Okay. You want me to search church secretary? Okay. All right. Girl, you know that church, they're gonna be after that church. They're gonna be like, what is this? We're gonna have to like have a pretend, like it's gonna have to be a real church. People are gonna have to think it's real church, and then we're gonna do when the doors close, the sprinkle sermon comes out. Okay, so we have to disguise it as a real church. You know how like they be doing in New Orleans, all them Catholic churches, they be saying, "Oh, this is a Catholic church." But then when y'all go in there, y'all see all them voodoo candles up in there being burnt with the little crosses and X's and stuff on it, and the little petition stuff. That's like it's gonna be like in disguise. But they're gonna think it's a real church, like a patriarchal church, but it's really gonna be a matriarchal church. Whoa. You voted for Kanye when he ran for president, Elmo? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, they wrote your name down somewhere. I know that. That was funny. Anyway, yeah, we're not marrying no dust in that church. You can't get married to no dust in my church. Okay, we'll do weddings, but you can't marry no dust. We got to check his accounts before we'll consider marrying you. We don't believe in no dust over here. Okay. All right. I'm gonna get my what do you call it when I'm gonna get ordained so I can marry y'all? But my only prerequisite is I need to see his bank accounts first. All right. Otherwise, I will not perform the ceremony. You heard. I will not perform the ceremony. My requirements in order for me to marry y'all after I get ordained, I need to see them bank statements, sir. You said, and them credit scores. All right. And that direct deposit. All right. And we're going to change them vowels. We're going to like for richer or for richer. That's right. You said male members must have a net worth of at least $1 million. You said, and that is all. Yes. Thank you for being a member, Precious. Thank you, girl. Thank you, everybody, for being a member. And thank you for being a new member, man. Okay. So, you said not MJ Jesus. I'm trying. Girl. Yeah, this is the candles we're going to have in our church. Anyway. I mean, they got the Church of Beyonce. You might as well do something. Let me read something. Light the MJ candle. No, girl. I have one that I light, and this is my one that I keep unlit. I have two. This is just my fresh one. See, I have another one that I got years and years ago. Let me see if I can find it, girl. Where is it? Here it is behind here. This is the one I light. See? When I need the energy or the hee, I go ahead and light this up. When I want to rebuke them dust demons, I go ahead and light up this candle. Okay? When them dust demons are doing too much, we got to light this Michael candle up, y'all. You be getting rid of them dust demons. Okay. Now, how you be gone, still out earn every artist in the world? That's some real good, prosperity, money, energy right there. Okay. So how you gonna be gone and still getting paid more than everybody? Period. Everybody that went on tour this year, you still get that money. That's what I'm talking about. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, now let's read what we're talking about. Okay, he does some healing stuff and hosts retreats in Cancun. It seems weird, but what should I do? Should I go to dinner? I don't even want to be seen in public with him. How can I benefit? Girl, who a healing in Cancun retreats? Girl, he sound like he know how to get people money. All right. Well, honestly, is he that bad, girl? Because you know them. You said no hotep spirituality. Now, does he get money? Is he gonna have you in the jungles naked in a different country and can't get back in? What we doing, baby? Somebody said he might be a cult leader. Girl. I mean, if I was that, obviously he's really bad looking, or he's what? What's wrong with him, girl? What he doing? Anyway, I need to know because, like, The final boss of Dusty's. Oh my goodness. Anyway, we're not marrying Dust no more. Don't even date Dust. Does he have money? Okay, well, y'all ain't answering me. Someone said don't drink the Kool-Aid. I know. So we're leaving the dust alone. You see it says dust free. Stay dust free. Okay. Stay dust free. If you stay dust free, you don't have to exercise no dust demons. Okay. Me and my provider plan to buy a new EV car, but the one we want is out of stock in all the branches in maybe June. I asked him to switch to another brand, but he changed his topic what to do to push buying. Change the kind of car you want and get the car. Okay? If he wants that brand, he wants that brand. Is he buying it for you? Because you keep saying me and my provider, like you going 50-50 on this. You understand? Is he buying you a car? Is the car going to be in your name? Otherwise, if he wants to wait and he's changing the subject, just tell him, look, I need a car now. Let's get it now. All right? I don't want that car no more. Tell him you don't even want it no more. Tell him you changed your mind, you did your research, and this other one is better. And then you switch the brands, and you make sure the car is in your name. I don't know. Like, we're not doing no 50-50. Is he buying you a car or is he buying himself a car? Is the car going to be in both of your names? Is he going to be paying the bills on it? I don't know. I don't know. That's going to be my question. Tell him you've done your research and you want a whole nother car, okay? And you don't want that other car no more. So he might as well get with the program. Start talking about it. Start pointing it out. Show pictures of it. Put it as your screensaver. So he knows that you don't want that other thing no more. So he might as well come on over and get the car, you know? Sprinkle, sprinkle. What? The guy is not crazy, bad looking. He does spirituality, healing, and anxiety, inner child stuff. He posts on Insta and hosts retreats in Cancun and Tulum. It seems like he could have money. Girl, do your research, because I don't know. Look, what's his name, girl? Let's see what he's looking like. Is he giving you money now? Are you fake? Are you like a spiritual person and he thinks you like him for him? Because if you don't come off as a gold digger in the beginning, you're going to set the wrong tone. You understand? How to understand what my talent and monetize it. Okay. Whatever you do and people say you should get paid to do and you already do it for free, that's what you need to do. And if you don't have anything that people say that you need to do for free, that you need to create something that and work on your skill, or something that you really like doing already that you would do for free, but figure out how to get paid for it. So I don't know what it is, because everyone has a different talent or skill. So it could be anything from services to creating things, to DIYing things, to making an Etsy store, to doing a dropship company and providing products. It could be so many things. You know what I mean? What you're good at, figure out how to get paid from it. That's literally it. And it doesn't have to be, you don't worry about anything unless you know that it's not high in demand. So whatever it is, figure out how to get paid for it. Whatever it is, it doesn't even matter. Whatever one thing that you do really good, see how you can make money off of it. What? Usually it's going to be something you do online. It's too easy to get money online. Honestly, I'm not dealing with no spiritual type of guy unless I can manipulate him financially. Okay? No man, period. If I can't get his money, I don't want him. You understand? So stop leading with the spirituality crap and lead with the gold digging stuff. That's gonna hold longer. Okay? And it's gonna get rid of anybody who's trying to take from you. Do you understand? All right, sprinkle, sprinkle. You need to start with the money. A man should never know that you're spiritual until he starts paying them bills, until he starts opening up the real you by making you financially comfortable in his presence. Do you understand? You're not supposed to be talking all that spiritual crap until he paying some bills. Okay, you don't supposed to know that part of you. That's your sacred energy that you don't need to be explaining to people unless they make you comfortable enough financially in order to reach that part of you. Okay, you don't start off with that stuff. You don't walk around with it like, oh, I'm a spiritual person. I'm a spiritual person. You know, I'm a gold digger. Do you understand? I probably know more than you spiritually, but to you right now, I'm a gold digger. So what you gonna do? He will buy He will buy it for me, okay, because he lives in another country. He's been generous to me, so I think he's paying, but he's changes the topic. Okay, so he's future faking you, darling. Tell him you don't want that car no more. You found a new one. Here's the link. I want to buy it next week. What can we do? If he changes the subject, then send him an unblock fee. Unblock fee. Okay. That means you're about to get blocked, and this is how much you need to pay to get unblocked. Then you block him. If he wants to talk to you, he's going to pay the unblock fee and say, hey, why did you block me? What's going on? It's like, you told me you were going to get me a car, and now you keep changing the subject every time I talk about it. I think that you're lying to me, and I don't really want to waste my time if you're not a man of your word. All right? Because they be faking y'all, and y'all still can't see that. Even though I get on here almost every day and tell y'all, them dudes are lying to y'all. I mean, if I was a future faker, man, I'd be lying to you and changing the subject too every time you tried to talk about it. I'm like, oh, so anyway, what had happened was that means he's not going to do it for you. So why even continue to talk to him? Okay. Block him. Next. You got the lipstick? You like it, girl? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Good. You said my teachings are doing what? Getting men to do what? How my teachings have anything to do with what a man does? You know, the same thing happened in the Bible. They blame Eve for everything. They blame women for everything. I promise you. They never hold a man accountable, though. That's why I'm starting a church of Sprinkle Sprinkle, and it's going to be matriarch based. So y'all can stop blaming women for what men do. When y'all stop blaming women for what men actually do, then we can talk. Until then, I can't speak with ignorance. All right? Because ain't nothing worse. Ain't nothing worse than two fools, than one person arguing with a fool, because both of them are fools. All right. It's never the man's fault, even though the man committed the crimes. Okay, gotcha. Blame the woman. Always blame the person. Point the finger at the wrong one. That's okay. You know what? I'll say this. When y'all come up from under the patriarchal spell, y'all come join the church of Sprinkle Sprinkle when I started so I can get tax free. All right? Sprinkle Sprinkle. That's all I'm going to say. Y'all stop blaming women for what men do. We could talk. How to become an influencer and stay safe when famous. Don't be trying to get famous. That's all I can tell you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you come to Texas, you know we got weapons out here. It's an open carry state. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said what? You said be like Shira. You're so silly. You said always blame the women, but then turn around and say women don't take accountability. Yeah, it makes sense. Girl, we can't argue with no grown able-bodied men out here. Or no brainwashed women. We can't. We done. Look, either you on board or you not. Goodbye. Either you want to be broke or you don't. Either you like dust or you don't. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said, can you be one of the ushers? Okay. You said, let them argue with their mamas. As they should. Their mamas won't even argue with them. You said male-centered women? Yeah. Male-centered women, stupid women, women with low self-esteem, women with low IQs. Of course, they are, on board with the patriarchy because they dumb. But smart women, they will use the patriarchy to get their money. I don't, real smart women, they'll use the patriarchy to get their money and keep their own money and earn their own money for sure. Okay, 24 and divorced from a dusty. How to date again? Date rich on the rich side of town. Don't date nothing broke. Level yourself up to where a dusty can't even afford you no more. Okay, get your looks together and go date on the rich side of town. Get over there, go outside, go hang out over there, run your errands over there. Get away from anybody that's broke. Any dusty man cannot get access to you. You need to level up to where you're only around certain areas, whether you have to drive there or not. Okay, but get on the nice side of town and get away from the dust. Don't entertain the dust. Don't talk to the dust. Be done with the dust. Okay. And also, me teaching women to not date down, but to date up has nothing to do with what another man does. Okay? Nothing to do with that. Because there are so many dusties out here doing worse. Okay. Because I used to be a mortician, y'all. Y'all know it. My first case was a young lady who was unalived by her dusty. So in all walks of life, men are responsible. But if you're going to date and marry up, I mean, being with a man is a risk for any woman. That has nothing to do with their pockets, darling. Okay? Being with any man is a risk. Sprinkle, sprinkle, whether he's dusty or rich. Y'all gonna stop being with men, period? That's up to y'all. But if they are gonna be in your life, you might as well collect from them instead of have them collecting from you. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Your dusty husband and you are separated but still living in the same house. He won't file for divorce. I'm from field and in the field. Okay. Men never file for divorce if it's gonna cost them money. You from the Philippines? Okay. Men never file for divorce if it's gonna cost them. If you say that the best way to get him to, you gotta file for divorce. Most men don't file for divorce. Most women do. You gotta file, girl. You got to go down there. Because he doesn't like Elon Musk, he will be there. He will be here next month. Okay, so he don't want to buy a Tesla. We went out of the country last month and spent lots of money. I restricted him already. He gave me money always, but I want the EV car. Okay. I can't help you with what that man wants to do and what he doesn't want to do. Just tell him to buy you a gas card in. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And say, I don't even want an EV car no more. Just give me the gas card. Go get you a sports car or something, girl. I don't know. Y'all doing too much. Either you wait or just get a different car. Someone says you're still being future fake. Yeah, I don't know. A car is a big purchase. Maybe he doesn't want to do it. Tell him you want a whole different type of car now. You don't even want no EV car no more, and see what he do. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If he's future faking, he'll try to talk you out of it. He'll try to tell, like, you know, you can tell if he's future faking if you change the whole entire type of car you want. Say, okay, I don't want that car now. I want a gas car. I found my new car. This is what I want. If he says, okay, let's do it, great. But if it's about the principle, then he's gonna try to prove to you he's right. If you don't even want an EV car no more, there ain't no use to wait, right? He's future faking you, girl. Just because he spent money don't mean he want to buy a car for you. Okay. You're 37. He's 62, only gives you 200 every 2 weeks. Can't ask for more. He gets, girl, next. You too young to be dating somebody that old that only give you $200, $400 a month. Girl, goodbye. I know you want me to get this calculator out, don't you? So, how long you been with him? Let's see. If you stay with him a whole year and he gives you your $200 on cue, you're only going to get $5,200 a year from this man. I don't know how long you've been with him, but it's not worth it. He's 62, girl. You 37. He done had 25 years to get his money right before you was even born. You know what I'm saying? And how he only gonna give, he's not, he don't have enough money for you, baby. You need to go date a 62-year-old that has actual real money. Okay. This is not it. Okay. That's gas money. Next. I hope you ain't rolling around with that old man for some gas money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Time to get up. Unless you can't get nothing else, nobody else, and you look like who did it and why, and that's really the best you could do. But I have a feeling that's not true. Okay? I have a feeling you look decent enough to do better. Or you could look decent enough to do better. I have a feeling you don't have to accept that. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. You're 27, he's 67 and isn't doing enough, but wants to go on a trip. How should I act? I want to slow down when we come back. Okay, hold on. Is this man paying? Do you still work? This man almost. You still work? Are you still clocked in, baby? Do you still have debt? Because he don't need to be spending no type of money on no type of trip until you're debt free. You hear me? All the trip money needs to go on your debt. When you are debt free, y'all can talk about a trip. Okay. Think about it. All that trip money could be going to your credit card bills, your car note. Okay. No trips until you're debt free. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Don't go on no trip until he pay your debt off. Why? Do you have any debt? If you don't have any debt, then make sure you have a good savings. Make sure he puts something in the savings, darling. Big amount. We don't go on trips with men that old unless you're debt free, darling. You debt free? When you come back, you gonna be debt free? How's your credit looking? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Ain't no use to going on a trip with an old man coming back having to clock in with debt. Now is it? I need to get it together. Okay. Could you imagine telling your story? Oh my gosh, I went on a trip with this old man and I came back and I had to work and I was still in debt. No, that's not the story. That's not how it's supposed to go. It's supposed to be, I met this older man and he liked me times 10 and he paid off all my debt and told me I have to work no more and he has me on direct deposit and I'm starting a business online and he wants to take me on a trip. That's the story. You understand? That's the story. Otherwise, there ain't no story. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Ain't gonna be no story if that's not the story. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Remember, it's not a flex unless you're debt free, your bills are paid, and you ain't got to clock in no more. It's not no flex. Dating an older man and going on a trip. It's not a flex unless he got you debt free. You know what I'm saying? Y'all always trying to post up some old man taking y'all somewhere. Y'all need to be posting up that debt free, good credit score. If he can't do that, don't even post it. All right, sprinkle, sprinkle. You're 24, moving to Houston. Where to get my apartment to start millionaire roster? River Oaks or Galleria area? All right. Or the Heights. The Heights is slightly younger. A younger crowd is very close to both areas that you can drive to within like 10 minutes. Okay. Don't move to nowhere else. And because traffic, and you need a car in Houston for sure. Everything is like an hour to 30 minutes away from everything. So if you want to be where the money is, River Oaks, Galleria area, or the Heights. There you go. Because you're so young, that's a good area. Right? That's why I said he's not doing enough. Ugh, but he already paid. Okay, well, since he already paid, now this is when you get your money. Since he already paid for the trip, you like, you know what? Before I go on that trip, I need A, B, C, and D. I need these bills paid. I need this, and that. Otherwise, I can't go. I need somebody to watch after Aunt Ethel. I need somebody to board my 5 dogs that you never knew I had. You're going to have to pay or give me this much money because I have to take off work. I need that money to pay the bills. When I get back, I don't want to come back in debt and I don't want to come back having to owe people stuff. So before I get on that plane, put this much money into my account. That's what you need to tell him because he already bought the tickets and he's not going to want to waste that trip. And you need to tell him like 3 days before or else you can't go. And you don't go if you don't do it. Okay? It's going to be hard for him to find a replacement within a short amount of time. So get them all excited. Get them all, talk about what y'all going to do on a trip and then hit them with the how much you need before you can get on that plane. Okay? Otherwise, he ain't going to do it. So make sure he's like excited to go. There's only a day or 2 left before y'all get on the plane and then hit him with, I can't go unless you do A, B, C, and D. Then he'll do it because he already spent the money on the trip. And if he likes you and he plans to keep you around, then he don't mind investing in you. He doesn't mind investing in you if he plans to keep you around. Okay, because most of the time y'all get dumped after the trips anyway. You might as well get debt free before you get dumped. Sprinkle, or get you something paid. Okay, you showed up to your bestie's viewing looking like a millionaire and asked her provider if he ever found out she was taking thousands from his stash. She really did live her best. No dust. Okay. I don't know what that means, but okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. No dust. Mm-hmm. Okay. Someone says you was a snitch. Girl, I don't even know what you was saying, but I'm not in people's business that hard because I don't care enough. All right. What? At the age of 32 and divorced almost 10 years ago, you lost interest in men. Only goal now is to make money and travel. What to do? Make money and travel then. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't know why y'all think y'all are supposed to be interested in something that doesn't interest you. If it doesn't interest you, if they're not a part of your life or your lifestyle, who cares? Do your own thing. Yeah. Shira, this guy just asked me what's my favorite position, and I replied in front of him, ATM. You've taught us well. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Girl, it's supposed to be CEO, not ATM. But you were close. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's supposed to say in front of the ATM. In front of the ATM. CEO is your favorite position. In front of the ATM. Yes, that's right. Did you say it like that? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Good. You're a 19-year-old still studying and you want to start working, but I'm too shy to go search for a job. What do I do? Girl, get out of shyness. It's not going to serve you in life. Okay. Get you 2 shots of tequila and go figure your life out because y'all just so sheltered and can't do nothing. Y'all are handicapped. This new generation is so handicapped. Girl, I had my first job at 15. What are you doing? I had my first car at 15, driving everywhere. First job at 15. I got my paycheck. I went straight to the mall and bought me some Chanel. What you doing? You behind. Catch up. Sprinkle, sprinkle. No, I was a hostess in a restaurant. Yes. Go be a hostess in a restaurant. All you got to do is seat people and give them menus and make a wait list. That's pretty easy. If you look good, they'll hire you. All right. She can't drink tequila. Well, she need to take some CBD gummies or something. I don't know. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mhm. You said, as a previous shy girl, it didn't serve me. Do the inner work, take a pole class, do something to get out of your comfort zone. Exactly, girl. No, nobody, not, you can't do nothing being shy. Okay. The world will just pass you by and walk on you. You gotta speak up and become a real person. Okay. All right. You said the ATM is where you like to be kissed in front of the ATM. What's your favorite position? CEO? Where do you like to be kissed? In front of the ATM. Exactly. That was one of my deals. I seen y'all clip that from an old video. Y'all crazy. Anyway. Mm-hmm. Someone said take a pole dancing class. Or just don't go take any type of class where you have to talk to people. Any interaction. You can take a pickleball lesson. You can sign up for that. You ain't got to get on no pole. But if you like the pole, maybe it'll break you out of your shyness faster. But I would say, you need to build your confidence up. That's what it is. Whatever builds your confidence up. Any tips on working in law to gain experience? I'm 26, but to secure more high-end providers. Girl, I don't know. You should go to like a restaurant bar next to a law firm and try to make, you know, acquaintances with some of the people that will come over there on their lunch break. You know what I mean? If you find a nice restaurant bar next to a law firm, go sit down there at lunchtime or at happy hour. You're gonna meet some lawyers. Maybe you can get a job. Maybe they'll help you meet some new people, or maybe they'll be your provider. Okay, go ahead and do that. Go look for an office law firm and find the nearest decent restaurant bar. It's gonna be a restaurant. Just sit at the bar, and you're gonna see them in there. Okay, or maybe next to the courthouse. There's some nice restaurants next to the courthouse. Okay. You said, is this your work? Is this my work? This is my YouTube channel. I have many works. If you guys want to purchase any of my books, they are on Amazon, or the link is in the description bar. This is all my level up books. Y'all get them. I have many works. Things in the works. And I have many businesses. Yeah. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You like to impress a friend. Would you suggest flowers? Are you a man? Are you a man or a woman? Okay. Practical tips on how to stop being nice and sensitive. Be mean and nice nasty. Okay. There. Don't be overly nice and don't be a people pleaser. Remember, the men are there to impress you, not the other way around. Okay. If you treat people the same way that they are there to impress you and not the other way around, you won't be a people pleaser, but you expect to be pleased. Main character energy. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. They're there to impress you. You ain't there to impress them. Okay. That's it. Very simple. Very practical. Be like Fabio Jackson when he was watching the Michael Jackson on the street in Las Vegas. Be like Fabio Jackson when he was watching the Michael movie preview. Like, you want to be starting something, girl. Be like him. Okay? They there to impress you, not the other way around. Now he's in a Kanye video being invited to the premiere and everything. Now he there because he said, hee. They're there to impress you. Have the audacity of Fabio Jackson. Okay? Slide in there like Rico Jackson. Get in there like Michael Trafsa. We don't care. Get in there like all the Jacksons. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't know. They're not there to impress. They're there to be impressed. Okay? Y'all remember when we had Michael Trapton on the channel? Y'all were like, who is that? What's that? Surprise. I'm watching the MJ movie tonight, y'all. Yeah, I'm going to tell y'all about it tomorrow. Or over the weekend. We'll see. I'm going to see it tonight, but I'll tell y'all about it soon. Hi, Sheila. You're 22. Your videos, everything, teaching us to know our worth. For marriage later on, does it matter whose name the house is in? Yes, it does. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It depends on what state you live in. If the house was purchased before your marriage, also what's in the prenup is the house in a trust. You know all of that before you get married. Okay, it's best to get a house after you get married and make sure your name is on the deed or in the paperwork as far as who gets the house. If you live in a community property state, it don't really matter because that's your house as long as whatever his will says. It just depends on all of that kind of legal stuff. So if you live in a community property state, make sure you get the house after you get married, and the house is not just in his name. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Or you refinance the house and put your name on it, but you might be like on there responsible for the mortgage if he doesn't pay it. So it just depends on what you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? You can Google it though. So you can put the house in a trust for both of you as well. Yes. Yeah, you got to do that. And make sure you put your insurance, the trust on your insurance too. Sprinkle for the house. Do you what so you can be protected just in case. That's right. If you just hire a lawyer, they'll do it for y'all. You ain't got to do all of that extra. Just hire a lawyer. It's not that expensive, especially what will cost you in the long run. Just go hire somebody and be like, hey, I need A, B, C, and D done. Do it. They'll do it all in one sweep. They'll get you the will, the trust, all of that crap. You just pay them one fee, and then I think they get paid every month to keep the trust going, whatever. Make sure your man got money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because the Dusty won't even know what you're talking about. They're going to be like, huh? How to attract money when you have been programmed. It's hard to get. It ain't hard to get, baby. You know why you think it's hard to get? Because you've been trained to work for it and chase it. You never were trained to attract it. Okay? If you're continuously thinking something is hard to get, it is hard to get. But if you say it's easy to get and you can get it from several streams of income, first of all, you got to know it's easy for you to get. It's easy for me to get. I just open up several streams of income and it will pour in because I'm prepared to receive it, and there's ways for it to come into, my pockets. I have several ways for it to come to me. So open up all the streams of income and then start attracting it. Okay? Something gonna work. Look good everywhere you go. That means you can attract a man with money. Have several ways for money to come to you: PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Zelle. Have all that open. Have ideas and ways for you to get money. You can call certain things, everything, re-entry fees, unblock fees. These are just the simple ways. Okay. Consultation fees. Okay. Late fees, whatever, girl. Have you a bunch of ways to get your money. Whatever job you do, maybe you have a side business, an online business, something. And when you see how easy money comes to you, that's gonna open your mind up because you're gonna have too many ways for it to come to you. Some gotta work. And all of it might be working at the same time. Multitask. It's not that hard, not with the internet. You got people over here making AI videos getting paid. They don't even do nothing. Okay. Aunt Ethel be getting paid and she ain't even real. It's easy. You just lie. That's how everybody else gets their money. They just be lying. False advertisement, fake advertisement, telling you need something you don't need. I mean, this is real talk. Y'all know. Learn how to don't play fair in an unfair world. That's how you get your money. Know your worth too, and don't give away your time for free. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Once you learn that, you're going to reprogram your mind because people taught y'all the wrong way. Your provider married somebody else for a green card so he can invest in property. I told him to divorce. He's saying he's willing to, but is hesitant because I left him before. They are not a couple, but live together. Okay, well, that green card marriage got to stay intact for a certain amount of years, right? Just as long as he's sending you money, man, you can still date other people. Don't have a car. He has a dealership. Keep saying I wait Wait, he made a mistake by making me roll in the bed and Michelin plan. What? With him tomorrow, sent 200 for 200 lingerie. 4,200 lingerie. Okay, girl, I don't know what you're trying to say. Don't have car. He is a dealership. Keep saying I want made mistake. Okay. Look, let the car situation go. Get his money and get somebody else to buy you a car. Okay, because you keep asking me, I don't know, this is the same. You keep asking me the same question about this car. Just get his money, girl. He ain't finna buy you no car. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. When he buy you the car, he buy you the car. Collect the money in between, or go get another man to get you the car. Or save the money and go put a down payment on a whole another car yourself. How about that? And just get him to start paying the payments. Okay. And see, take the lingerie back to the store, get the money, go put it on a down payment. Okay. There you go. This was $4,200 lingerie. Take it back, put the down payment on the car. You're good. Okay. When the bill comes, hand it to him. All right. The monthly notes. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And never get a car you can't make the payments for anyway, because he could stop paying them at any time. Unless he's buying that car 100% cash, he's future faking you, and you're gonna have to. It's gonna have to be in your name anyway. So you might as well go see if you apply, see if you're gonna get the car. Use that lingerie money, take it back, put the down payment, and then have him pay the bills. Don't even tell him you bought it. Just say, I need some extra money. Start paying on the notes, okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't fall for future fakers. If they can't do it, I'll find a way to do it, and I'll just bill them for it. You understand? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a dusty dude in here giving out the instructions. Okay. May your future generations fail just as you have. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's what he wants. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He working against himself, girl. He taking himself out. We don't care. That's what dust do, baby. That's why you avoid it at all costs. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. All righty. So stop getting married to Dust. Dust is not marriage material. They don't even want to get married. They can't afford to get married. They can't even afford kids. They can't afford nothing you want. So I don't understand why you would even entertain them and why you would consider them making a part of your present or your future. Okay. They don't belong there. They belong in somebody's job or trying to get some money. Okay. There you go. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Let them marry later on in life when their money is up. If their money ever get up. You said, imagine making a page to troll. Yeah, I told y'all Dusties do anything but what? Type it out. Dusties will do anything except get money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Anything except that, baby. They'll do anything but that, won't they? Seems like they should just be doing that one thing instead. But you know, they kind of slow. And you can't help somebody that don't know no better. Sprinkle. You said too early for Dusty's here. Yeah. Mm-hmm. A provider was what? A provider you were seeing said he would help today after we see each other. Confirmed yesterday and today. He asked for a reschedule. Should I even respond? No, you should send a block. You should send an unblock fee, and then you should block. And the unblock fee note you should put for wasting my time. If you want to talk to me again, this is the unblock fee. That's it. You give him a way back in, but he got to pay because he's wasting your time. Did you meet this man online? Because I told y'all to stop doing it. I'm gonna waste a lot of time. All right. You said the stock market is open. Men, stop talking to us and go trade. Girl, the only thing they know about trade is being gay for pay. All right? You can't tell no Dusty that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's why I don't deal with no dust. Half of them have been gay for pay. That's how dusty they are. They that broke, baby. They need a car part. They need to make their rent this month. You know what they gotta go do? Look, if y'all don't believe me, sprinkle, sprinkle. You got my elixir? Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You on day 5? No Mary Jane? It's all or nothing? Yes. Good for you. It'll be easier to not even want it anymore after you start the elixir. You won't even want it. You won't even crave it. Okay. All right. Good for y'all. Good for y'all. Get off that. It's not a good look. I guarantee you, whatever dusty dude is in here talking trash and already did it. They've been gay for pay. What to do if he tells me he will provide less if I say no to roll around? Say that's okay. I got another one. Oh, after marriage, just say that's okay. I always ask for double anyway. See, if you start off asking for double and you stop doing stuff, he's still gonna give you what you need. All right. Always ask for more than what you actually want because they be trying to wheel and deal and they be trying to pull leverage and they be trying to bargain with you. Always double what you actually need. And if he pays less, you still got what you want. You understand? And have you a backup plan. So however much he was giving you or however much you asked for, always make sure it's double what you need. Always. And he starts to give you less and less, you still got everything you need. And once you see him start pulling back from the double, you're going to see that he's getting cheaper and then you can get him right back on track without losing anything. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. My link, my Etsy store is in the description bar, baby. Let me see if I can get it to you. My link is there. Let me see if I can get it to you though. Right here. Okay. If you order more than one, if you order phase 1 and 2 or all the phases, if you order more than one phase at a time, you can use my code GET10, all caps. And the number 10. Get and then 10, the number 10. You should be all right. Save you $10 actually on your order. So I'm going to post the link here to my Etsy. Okay. Y'all been ordering so much, I had to tip my drop shipper extra. Sprinkle, sprinkle. She be putting in work, getting all them orders out. You said, can I block a Dusty? Girl, he's already blocked in life. What the heck? Girl, he already blocked in life. I'll just be doing something redundant. He's my backup and you friend zone him after one date, but he's sending me more than the other. How do I make sure the other one doesn't find out? By being smart and staying 10 steps ahead and not talking about it. And save his number as Aunt Ethel, save his number as scam likely, do something, girl. Sprinkle. That's how. Some of y'all are scam likely in people's phone. Okay. After a certain hour, turn off the ringer. That's basically it. Y'all got to be smart out here. Be smart. Who that's calling your phone? Who blowing up your phone? That's a scam likely. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You're stuck with cheater in new country. Help. Girl, all men cheat. You stuck with a man. You need to learn how to get paid off of it. So make him feel bad for cheating and then tell him what he can buy you to buy your fake forgiveness. Or get to the dealership, make sure he buys fake forgiveness, and then the next time he cheats, get more money out of him. He's gonna cheat. That's what men do. Honestly, you need to get paid for it. You don't have to roll around on the mattress with him anymore. Once you catch him cheating, you can literally cut him off, send him to the vet, get his shots, make sure he don't got no diseases, and still collect his money. Do you understand? And when he tries to tap you on the shoulder, he'd be like, hey, you want to roll around? It's like, no, you cheat. And still collect his money. Okay. That's all you gotta do. He can't get none at home no more, so he's gonna have to cheat. It ain't even gonna be no choice no more. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. See, a lot of men don't realize that when they get caught cheating and they have to pay for the fake forgiveness, and they might not be able to get nothing at home no more. They might have to cheat from then on out. They might have to. They might not have no choice. Okay, that might be a requirement. That's why some of y'all, when y'all are out here dating these married men, that's probably the situation that they're already in. They can't get nothing at home. So they sent out to cheat. You know what I mean? And they're embarrassed to tell y'all that. They already been dismissed by the wife. Wife still collecting the money though. So some of y'all gotta understand there a lot of people don't realize that that's what they're doing. When a man's been cut off in his own house, but he still got to provide, he got to go out and find it elsewhere. Okay. Some of these men out here that can't get none at home. And they wife probably cheating on him. Now, just get in where you fit in. Make sure you're getting your money though. Do I think a woman's looks can take them further than a degree? Yes, I do believe that. Sorry, but it's true. One pays your bills, the other one takes you out randomly, but the new one spends more than the other. How to balance them all? By having a roster, having notes about each one, not getting them mixed up, and writing down everything that you need to write down and keeping track of. Girl, you need a whole planner. Okay. Treat this as if it's something that you need to organize and keep correct, keep organized. You might need a third one if you can get these two under control. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Make sure all your bills paid though, and always ask for double what you need. That's literally it. You just got to get good at it. You get the hang of it, girl. Just keep the roster rolling. Have one for every night of the week. No, just kidding. Only date this guy on this night. I'm busy with Aunt Ethel the other nights. Only date this guy on this night because you busy with Aunt Ethel on that night. So they know when you're free. So they don't ask you to go out on a date Thursday when you know you got to go out with this dude on Thursday. I'm with Aunt Ethel on Thursday. You see, Aunt Ethel will help you. Okay. I can't date you from Monday through Wednesday because I have to be with Aunt Ethel. On Monday through Wednesday, you date the other one. And you tell that one, I can't date you Thursday through Sunday because I'm with Aunt Ethel. And he's going to be like, oh, okay. And you're like, yeah. That way, y'all got a schedule. They don't try to move off the schedule unless it's a special occasion, unless they pay for somebody to watch poor Aunt Ethel, unless they pay for some care, some elderly care for Aunt Ethel. You can't budge your schedule. Okay? That's how you do it. There are 3 of them total. One I live with, the other 2 are newer. The 42 one since October 25, he's 32 years old. On the new guy spent more. Well, it sounds like you're getting everything spent on, so that's good. Okay, you're doing good. Just keep moving. Keep it moving, girl. Yeah, you're getting your money. You live with somebody, you got one on the side, and you got one that's paying more. So collect all the money, put it in your bank account, start a business or invest or do something. Keep it going as long as you can and stack your money, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. When you look back on your bank account, you're going to be smiling. You're like, make sure they're giving you money, not just taking you out to eat. All right? Don't be looking back and wondering where your money went. If they weren't giving you money, it's not worth it. That's too much work for nothing. You understand? So if they're just taking you out to eat and taking you on dates, if they're not putting no money into your account or giving you expensive gifts, it's not really worth it. You need to drop the ones who aren't giving you no money and replace them with the money givers, okay? You're a beauty consultant, how to promote on socials. Like everybody else, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Do it out. If it were me, I'd make a funny ad. Humor always gets people. Do like before and after. Okay, find somebody looking like who did it and why. Put a bonnet on them. Make them look like, and then do the little makeup over. This is what happens after my beauty consultation. And then have them looking extra, okay? And call me if you looking like who did it and why. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I help you. Okay, you tired of paying them Dusty's bills? You need to level up out of his league? You need to be surprised in your relationship? Let me help you because you looking like you snuck on Earth. All right? I'll make them laugh. Don't be afraid to offend people. People like it when you offend them because they need to be honest with themselves, honestly. They need to be honest with themselves. Ain't nobody else going to tell them the truth. They won't even tell themselves the truth. Okay? You need to tell them, look, I know you need my help because you look like you stuck on Earth. Come here. And snatch them up. And then do like some magical sounds. I mean, like on the final reveal. And have them looking good. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's what I do because people like to laugh and people need to be honest with themselves. And if you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at? Who is this? Yeah. Mm-hmm. You said sprinkle, sprinkle. All right, y'all. I'm gonna take a little quick break. Y'all got to be entertained for a second. Hold on. Do y'all want to see what y'all want to see? Y'all want to see a snap clip? Okay, y'all gotta watch a clip. Trying to find one long enough. Well, here's my daily reminder. You said ride or die women age prematurely. Ride or die women are ugly and stupid. Why would a man want a woman who wants them at their lowest? Who had to help them back up? Who had to dust them off? Why would they want that? There's no respect there. And every time he tries to take credit for something, you're going to be like, well, if it wasn't for me. He wants to feel masculine in front of a woman that don't know his dusty past. So he's going to use you, build on your back, let you build him up, and go start fresh with the next chick that he can get the respect from. That's why they don't stay with Barbara the Builders. That's why they don't stay with women who they've had struggle with, because you remind them of their struggle. You remind them of exactly when they were their lowest. They don't want that. Okay? That's why they don't stay. So, only dumb women will help a man. Only dumb women will build a man. Only a dumb woman will step in and let a man build on her back so he can leave you for the next chick, because he don't want to face his struggle by looking at you every day. He don't want to face the fact that you are the reason why he ain't struggling no more, because men have egos, and you aren't the type of woman that he actually wants. You're the type of woman he needed. Oh, y'all seen that dummy? Get the kind of woman you need, not the kind you want. Okay, so he needs you, which means he don't have anything. When he wants you, that's the time that you're supposed to be with him. Not when he needs you, but when he wants you. Okay? Y'all be with men that need y'all, not want y'all. There's a difference. They need y'all to sign paperwork. They need y'all to, put them on the lease. They need y'all to put that down payment. They need y'all to pay for half the rent. They need y'all, but they don't want y'all. Understand it? Stop helping out men. Stop helping them out. They can help themselves, and they'll be more proud of themselves if they figured it out, rather than you enabling them to be a dusty. Book that clipped my stuff, but I appreciate y'all. What's the name of the lip color that I am wearing? It is pretty. And it might be sold out, because I had a collaboration with Gerard Cosmetics, and the color that I'm wearing is Rodeo Drive by Gerard Cosmetics. This is the name of it, Gerard Cosmetics. And I'm wearing the color Rodeo Drive. And I have the lip liner on with it. And it might be sold out. It's called Mudslide and Rodeo Drive. And then I just topped it with a lip plumping gloss that was featured in my bundle, but I think the bundles are sold out, which is crazy. Because we were on TikTok and I was, telling people about the bundles. And we also have the face bundles, but they got sold out. I'll check back. Maybe they'll be restocked tomorrow. But you can get it on Amazon, TikTok. They have their own website. I think I have a code. If you use the code either Sprinkle, I think I have a code. Try Sprinkle if you buy it. All right. If not, it could be Shira. If it ain't Shira, it's Sprinkle. All right. Thank you. You got the bundle? It's fire about a week ago. Oh, thank you, girl. Thank you, Lemon Squeeze, because I knew a lot of people got it. Thank you. Okay, you with him 3 years. He brings in 120K, shares half. He's so loyal. I'm 29, he's seeing other girls and get more makes me want more too. I feel bad about it though. So you with him 3 years. He brings in 120K. He splits it with you. You're 29. It makes you want more. Okay. So you get 60,000 a year from this man. And he's seeing other girls. So that's not future husband. But 60,000 a year. Let's see if you would been with 3 years. See how much you got. You got $180,000. Let's see if you stay with him 3 more years. You're gonna have $360,000. If you get another one and they give you money, you can get way more. See? So if you have 2 and one giving you 60K a year, you could have way more than that. Okay, so you need 2. You can up your value. You can up that bank account too. All right. So if you get you an extra, you could be bringing in extra income. That man, he's giving you half. That's nice, but he's seeing other women. So that's not future husband. So that means you're still single, which means you can still date since he's still dating, and you can get you some more money. Okay. That's all that means. Get you some more. You could be doubling your funds. How to start asking for money in the first place. You got to start mentioning things you want, saving up for, things you like, things you wish you had. If he likes you times 10, he's going to give it to you. You won't even have to ask. If he's not catching a clue, then you could just ask because he's supposed to like you times 10. You're not supposed to be dating people that don't like you. That doesn't make sense. It's not financially smart and it's a waste of time. Okay. So I don't know how many times I got to tell y'all this, but y'all just won't listen to this part. Even if I make a whole video talking about it, y'all still won't listen to it. They must like you times 10. They must like you times 10. They must like you times 10. If they like you times 10, they will give you money. If they like you times 10, they will pay them bills. If they like you times 10, you won't even have to ask most of the time. They just gonna listen to what you need and want, and they will get it to you. Stop dating men that don't like you. All right? I keep telling y'all this 1,000 million, 100 times every single day. Times 10. Okay? Times 10. They don't like you times 10, you ain't gonna get nothing out of them, or you could barely get anything. Okay? Target the ones that like you way more. Everything else is literally a waste of time. Okay? You're going to have issues. You're going to go back and forth. You're going to fight. You're going to be emotionally triggered. You're going to go through breakups and them trying to come back and you trying to wish them come back after they moved on. You're going to have all this stupid drama that is unnecessary. If you get someone that likes you times 10, they are there to serve. Do you understand? You don't have to ask for too much. Y'all want drama. Y'all want struggle. Y'all want to deal with people that don't even like you. I can't help you unless you understand this part first. They must like you times 10. You don't come in here and keep asking me how to get something out of a man your own age who barely likes you. You don't ask me that. Okay? You ask me how to meet a man that likes you times 10, where to go to find the rich man. You ask me those questions so you don't have to sit up here and ask me how to make a man like you times 10 that doesn't like you times 2. You know? Some of these men don't like y'all. Y'all like them more. Okay? You're still going for looks. That's the problem. When you stop going for looks and you start going for men that actually like you, you're going to get more out of life, out of the relationship, out of the situation, whatever. You're going to get more. When y'all come to the realization that what you're looking for is not probably going to be wrapped up in the packaging that you want it to be wrapped up in, but you will be able to unwrap many packages from your shopping trips if you choose correctly. You know what I'm saying? You said he's loyal. I see girls get more. Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. I thought you said he was getting girls. Okay. That's because they probably have more than one man. Or they chose a richer man. Okay. So if you didn't choose a richer man, you need to choose another man on the side. Okay. That has money too. Okay. If he can't get his money up to the point where you want him to be doing the most for you, then you need to get another one. If he has the money to give you more, you need to learn how to ask for more. You need to say, I require more. Say, I need more. And you can't be satisfied with what he gave you. If he can afford it, if you know he got it. If you know he got it, then ask for it. If you don't think he has it, add another one to the roster. Okay? He could be as loyal as he wants. That's fine. But you will never be happy or satisfied if you want more from him and he can't give it to you. He can go find another job. He can have a second stream of income or a stream of income. If you want more out of this man and he can't deliver it, you will never be happy with him. Okay? You will never be happy with him. You will always be looking for his upgrade. You will always be looking at other women and seeing what they got and what you wish you had. So the best thing I can teach you is either to get another one with more money that can give you everything, or you can get another one on the side. If that's what you really want. That's it. There ain't nothing you can do. You don't have to sleep with people to get stuff out of them. Okay. There are so many women out here that are with a loyal man and still getting gifts and money from other men who they never even meet or talk to or have to roll around on the mattress with. That's up to you. There are so many women get stuff out here that they don't even have to roll around with no man for. So you got to understand what I'm telling you. Hmm. There are married women out here with sugar daddies that just have to go to lunch, and they will pay all them bills, give them money, take them shopping. The old man just lonely and got to spend his money somewhere instead of sitting in his house for thinking, trying to figure out if he took his medications or not. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, it's up to you. You said men will pay to see feet. They sure will, girl. You got some nice feet. What's the one thing a woman should focus on now for a peaceful future? Money. The more money you have, the more peaceful your future should be. Because you can afford to do whatever you want, go wherever you want, and do whatever you want, and not listen to anybody if you don't want to. So it should be the money. Always. If they can't get it to you, they don't need to be there. Simple as that. Okay. If you really sit and think about it, it's the truth. They can't bring nothing to the table for you as a man. They don't need to be in your life. Should I post on socials the travels, dinners, flowers, nice places I've been to? That would put me as someone that has standards or make them jealous. It's gonna make them think you're doing that with other men. I'm, the less you tell people about yourself, the better. Okay. The less you tell people online about yourself, the better. Like if they see you doing all that, and they're gonna think some man is paying for it. That's what all men think. They don't think that you have the capacity to do the most. They think if you're pretty, men are paying for your stuff. You know what I mean? Or that you're trying to find a sugar daddy. The best thing to put online is the things you're saving up for, your goals, what you wish for, some positive affirmations. Then they'll be like, oh, let me help her. Let me do the most for her. You know? Maybe every once in a while you can put something out as far as, something you've accomplished, like, oh my gosh, I finally saved up for my such and such. It took me so long, but I did it. Don't put all that stuff out there. If you're trying to be a content creator, a luxury content creator or a travel content creator, and that's how you make your money, that's different. But if you're not getting paid enough for that and you're trying to attract people, that's not what you use. You need to attract people that want to do stuff for you, not attract people that you already got something done for you. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because if you always jet setting and all this kind of stuff, all you're gonna get is people trying to fly you out as free DoorDash. But if you're putting out stuff like, I'm saving up for a car, I'm saving up for a trip, I'm saving up for such and such, almost there. Only have this much saved, but I'm doing the most. I'm trying to pick up some extra shifts. I'm starting a little business so I could save even more. People will support your business. People will help you. They decided on the end, girl, I wish you cash app. I got you. Versus, oh, okay, she's DoorDash for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Or she doesn't need my help. She already got everything. Gotta lie. Or you don't tell people your business. I think social media has y'all messed up so bad that y'all don't even live the lives that are on your social media. I could tell you one thing. If you do live that life and you're trying to attract a man, it's going to repel them because they don't know how you're living that life. And if they think you got money, they don't. They're probably not going to give you none of theirs. Okay? So if you're going to use social media strategically, use it strategically. Use it to play chess. Use it to get your money. You say if you're so young, you like to take pics and post them. Well, then just don't date anybody that's, online. Date people in real life and don't give them your Instagram. Don't give them your TikTok. Maybe date older so to the age where they ain't got no TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Some people shouldn't even have, you know, your TikTok or your Instagram account. They shouldn't even know you're on there. Just tell them you don't have social media. Change your name on there. Have an alias. Tell them you got a twin sister and that's her. I don't know. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You start off on day one talking about your twin. They can't find you on social media. That's her, not you. Oh, that's my sister. That's my twin. That ain't me. Then have you an alias one with cats and quotes. Okay, then you'll be all right. Get you some AI twin pics. Post them up. There you go. Done. See how I help y'all? All right. You're welcome. Get you some AI twin pics. Post them up. Post your stuff. Don't worry about him. Collect his money. Done. Y'all know AI can do that. Make me look like I got a twin from way back when. Oh, this is our baby pictures. Print out the picture. Take a picture of the picture. You don't even look like AI after you do that. Okay? Print out the AI picture or take a picture of the screen with your phone. Go to edit. Make it look more real. And then repost it. There you go. That's your twin. Your AI twin. This is my AI twin. No, that ain't what we mean. We mean go way back, baby in the crib twin. Okay. Then post up her. Oh, this my twin. Ain't nobody gonna ever know. She's gonna be just like Aunt Ethel. You say AI the family pick. Exactly, girl. Y'all got AI on your side now. Y'all go get in it to win it. Y'all be using AI for stupid stuff. Y'all could be getting this money with it. Okay. So if you're smart, you're gonna play chess, not checkers. You're gonna have all this set up before you even meet a man. You're gonna have your AI twin already done, your AI baby pictures already done with your twin. You're gonna have everything up. You're gonna have everything together. You're gonna change your name, you're gonna have an alias uh, account, and when you meet them, if they start asking too many questions, you already got the answers, baby. You understand? You already got the answers in place. You don't hesitate, you don't stall, they believe you. You're quick with it because you're prepared. Okay. You already got the family photos on your phone of your twin. So if they should see you on Instagram, that ain't you. That's my twin. I wish I could live that life. Can you help me fund it? Oh, thank you. T. She sent me a cash app. Hold on. Thank you, girl. She says sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. Oh, I got a question yesterday from somebody. Hold on. Chalet. I'm sorry. Are you here today, Chalet? Let me read Chalet's question since she sent this yesterday and I didn't get a chance to answer it. She said, for old fat provider not attracted to don't drink, what do I do? I think I did answer this yesterday. Start drinking. That's what I said. I remember now. Get you some CBD gummies or something with the THC in it. I don't know, man. You're going to have to do something. Okay, I did answer that question yesterday. I told her she going to have to start drinking or she going to have to get something else to alter her. I told this one girl to buy a silicone mask and tell him to wear it. You know, they sell them silicone masks that look like real people now. It's like it feels real, and they be like Mission Impossible stuff. They sell them on Amazon. You can buy that man a silicone mask that looks like somebody you like and tell him to wear it. They got answers for everything now, man. Look. Silicone masks. Realistic images. Okay, y'all see these silicone masks? You can buy them. They sell them online. So you can have them custom made. Look at that. Just buy him one of those with his credit card. Say, look, I'm doing this for your own good. Wear this thing. Come on. You said jump scare. Just buy him one of them. You be all right. You can even go out in public with it and you won't be embarrassed. I'm going to take you out in public today. Wear your mask. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. How do you stay soft without getting taken advantage of? Have standards. You have standards put in place, set in place. You can be as soft as you want. And when they cross a boundary, you say, you know I don't do that. Sorry. Stop them in their tracks. Have your standards in place. That's why it's important to have standards. You can be as nice as you want, as sweet as you want, but you need to have them standards in place. And when they cross them, no, no, no. Thought you knew. So sorry. Back it up. That's it. You don't have any standards in place, they walk all over you. You said, I need a new guy. You mean I need a rich guy? I need a rich guy? Okay. We gotta have money. They gotta have money. And be very generous with it. Okay. Like they gotta have real money. Like we can't be doing the regular stuff. I do that by myself, you know. I think a lot of people don't realize when women already have whatever they want, the man has to be super impressive in order for her to even be interested. Okay. That's right. He got to be super impressive and generous. That's right. Mm-hmm. Like honestly, for real. You said goals and standards. That's right. Keep them goals and standards high. What if the rich man is abusive? What if the woman is abusive? What if she got weapons? What if she has tasers? What if she knows how to dial 911? What if she know how to drop kick? You know what I'm saying? Like y'all act like y'all don't know how to do this. I'm from Texas, baby. What if you know how to put your thumb in his eyeballs and twist? You know what I'm saying? Okay, learn some self-defense, get you something, and you don't have to put up with nothing. Have an extra, have a backup, have your own money. You'll be all right. Dating company over and his business partner help. Like dating company owner. Okay, dating company owner and his business partner help. Help you get some more money out of them? They probably already know, girl. You don't think they talk? I did that one time when I was younger. They knew. I bet you one of them is married too. Sprinkle, sprinkle. These men gonna have you to learn some of us carrying sharp things and what speedily. What's one belief you had to unlearn to become the woman you are now? That the world was fair. The world is not fair. You need to learn that from the start. If you understand that the world is not fair, you will stop playing fair in it. You will get rid of anything that allows you to think that the world is fair, because it ain't. The world would never been fair and never gonna be fair, period. So that's the one thing you need to understand. Once y'all realize that, y'all gonna start moving different. Okay? Thank you. My book is at your local library? For real, girl, how to get up in there? The library about my book? Or which one? I'm in a library now? I know that's right. Period. I didn't know that. Reading is fundamental. I didn't know they put Amazon books in the library. You want to cuss out the man who didn't pay your unblocked fee? Girl, leave them alone. They're not worth it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What's the point of an unblocked fee if you're going to cuss them out and talk to them? You're just going to give them more energy that they don't deserve? Come on. Control your emotions and move on. They don't want to talk to you. Obviously, you're not worth paying for to talk to. Next. You understand? That's what they're telling you. You're not worth me paying to talk to you. You're not worth it. You're not worth it. Just told you wouldn't worth it. So move along. Or they don't have it. Okay? Move along. Let them think about how they got blocked and couldn't afford to pay the unblocked fee or wouldn't waste your time again. Okay? Because if you go back and cuss them out, the unblocked fee is meaningless. Okay? The whole point of an unblocked fee is to be done with them. And if they want you back, they have to prove themselves with a grand gesture of paying it. Otherwise, it's meaningless and you're still a pygmisha. Okay? That's it. That's how you win. You set the boundary. If they want you, they're gonna come get you. You don't need to cuss them out. Otherwise, they're gonna win. All right. What's your take on insecure men who overly nice on the first date? In the first date, get their money. They're insecure. They're going to want to prove themselves by giving you money. So that's you get insecure on a date. Ask for money. Talk about money. Talk about what you need. Talk about what you want. The only way that they can impress you and not have their insecurity showing so much is to give you that money or to gift you that thing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You need to start talking to them on the phone about that before you even get on the first date. You can clock if they're insecure or not by their phone conversation. You need to get their money quick because they can't impress you and they're insecure about it, so that they're going to put their money where their mouth is. Thank you, Miss Olivia. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. So the insecure ones you get money out of if you hurry up and jump on it. Like the first date or before the first date even comes, you have to start talking about what you wish you had, what you like, what you're saving up for. The insecure ones will give it to you faster because they don't have nothing else to work with. Okay? Okay. What do you do if he doesn't spoil you on your birthday, but promise to spoil me before the month ends? To be a dumb idiot and keep waiting on it? Girl, I don't know how long you know this man, if he's your boyfriend or just a random dude, because y'all don't give me enough detail. But if you just met him, it sounds like he living paycheck to paycheck. That ain't something that I want to deal with. Okay. If you have money already and you gotta wait to get some money, or you gotta wait for this, or you gotta wait for that, I don't want to wait at all. Goodbye. All right. Because how can you spoil someone if you live paycheck to paycheck? You know what I mean? Think about it. That's not spoiling. That's going into debt. He can't afford to spoil you. He's got to wait for his check, girl. That's not the one. Go find somebody that can give you what you need now. Will a provider man who likes you times 10 still cheat? Yes, they will. If given the opportunity, they might. It depends on the circumstance, the situation, the availability, the whatever. How long you've been with each other. It all depends. Okay. Circumstances are always going to be changing. Why are some moms mean and strict with their daughters, but always nice to their sons? Because they know that this world out here is patriarchal, and you got to be a strong woman in this world in order to get your money. Okay. And she's just preparing you for the life that she know you gonna have. Moms always baby their sons because this is a man's world, like they say. This is a man's world, and he has it easier than you. It's not right, but that's what they be doing. I'm lucky I got 2 girls. I spoil them, but I teach them as well. And it's usually, if the son is younger, it's usually the younger thing. It has nothing to do with whether it's a boy or not. If you're an older and the boy is the baby always gets, the baby treatment. So it just depends. Mhm. Honestly, I try to treat everybody equally. Both my daughters, they're treated equally, but I feel like I'm kind of glad I don't have sons. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I definitely feel like if I did have a son, he would probably be gay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. We all be out shopping together like besties do. Hi, Shira. Listening to you from my office. Just cancel all meetings. Okay, Bona. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Well, I'm glad, girl. You don't need to be working that hard. How to accept that all men cheat even after getting money? Okay. What do you mean how to accept it? You don't have a choice. Either deal with it now and prevent yourself from being super attached and being mortified, or deal with it after and be mortified and too attached. It's your choice, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's your choice whether to prepare or to react. All right. You said don't accept it. Be detached. Understand that it may or may not happen. Don't be devastated when it does, and have a plan when it happens. And make sure you keep your composure and get your money. That's all I can tell you. It's like having insurance. You don't expect something to happen, but just in case, baby, covered, right? That's how you need to act, because you don't never know. That's not guaranteed. Nothing is, especially no man not cheating. That ain't never guaranteed. So, said just ignore it and just get money. Every time they mess up, they got to pay up. Okay. Take them to the vet, have their shots, stop rolling around on the mattress with them, get their money. Make sure they buy your forgiveness, your fake forgiveness. They don't know if it's real or fake. Okay. Is there any way to deter it? Yes, you got to tie them up and lock them up in the basement. Make sure they eat. Okay? That's how. What do you want to do? Get a chastity belt for the man? One of them chastity belts? Order one online, baby. You gonna have your man walking around with a little chastity thing on his thing? You that crazy? Okay. Get it. All right. Thank you, my odd laws of justice. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I see them online. I see them. They look like a little cage. Let me look it up. Chastity belt for men. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, who is texting me? Hold on. Oh, Destiny. Thank you, girl. All right, all right. How do you get him to keep investing? By keep making up stuff to ask for and doubling what you need. And also switch your wig up. If he thinks he's looking like, he's with another girl, he might get more excited to spend more money. Okay? I always tell y'all to switch your wig up if y'all want more money. They'll be like, oh, I like your new hairstyle. You think he got a whole nother woman to spend on. That was you, girl? Okay, well, switch your wig up, fam. Keep it fresh. You think he got a whole nother woman. He got to spend a whole nother bag, okay? Serious. You think I'm playing? It's true. You changed your look and got spoiled even more. Yeah, girl. They think they got a whole new one. Especially if you switch up the hair color, they got a whole new one. Oh, thank you, Melody. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Think about this. That man taking you out to eat, buying you stuff, paying for stuff. You got this hair color, right? Next week, you got a whole nother hair color. You switch up your makeup to match the hair color. He got a whole nother woman. He's ready to spend again. Switch it up. I'm telling y'all. Sometimes when you get dressed and switch your wig, they want to take you out even more. I'm not joking. Oh, what? I want to take you somewhere looking like that. Okay. Switch your wig, baby. If you have an arrangement with someone but want more, how do I do that? Get an arrangement with somebody else. Or ask for double what you need always. Okay? Don't be afraid to ask for double. You can negotiate down for whatever you're doing. So, for example, if you need 5,000, ask for 10 or 7,000. They may negotiate down to exactly what you need. But always double ask. Ask for double. Always. Don't ask for exactly what you want. Ask for double. It's less likely you run into problems when they give you, if they try to give you less, then you can clock it before you actually are getting shorted. Your bills are 5,000 a month, they're 10,000 a month. You understand? When you get your money, you start dwindling it down to 9 and 8,000, you like, hold up. This ain't working. You're never missing a beat. You're still making all your payments. You're still being able to stack some money, but you stop them when you start to see it start to go down. All right. So always double what you need. That way you can stack and pay your bills at the same time. Save and pay your bills at the same time. Aunt Ethel needs her money, girl. The fees cost for that nursing home. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Ladies, Please boss up and that man will take from you. What? Yeah. Don't tell him you got no money. Tell him, you know what, I'm trying, I'm saving up. Aunt Ethel is sucking it all out. You know, I got to pay for her. She don't even exist, but that's going to your bank accounts. You met a man, he gave you money on the first day, you got your hair did, and took you painting, which I like to do. I'm getting excited. How do I stay calm? We're not going to do it. Okay, girl, this man took you painting and got your hair did. Stay calm. That ain't nothing. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm paying for my daughter to get her hair did, and I painted for her a whole art class and acting class. It's nothing, baby. That's what people do on dates. That's how people date now. Don't get too excited. Where's the bill pay? Has he asked for your bills yet? Don't get excited. He's supposed to be doing those things, okay? Not don't get all stupid, okay? Where's the bill pay? He's leading up to the bill pay. He's trying to impress you. Okay, I pay for your hair. I pay for us to paint. But your bank account still hadn't seen a dime of his money yet, girl. So start coming up with some fake scenarios of why you need something. Oh my gosh, I had to pay Aunt Ethel's bills. Oh my gosh, I'm saving up for this. Every little bit helps. Well, how much do you have saved? Only $20. I don't care. Whatever. Drop hints and clues to get his money. He's already done that. He's trying to impress you. Most dumb women will fold right here. Oh, he took me painting and paid to get my hair done. Nope. Where the money? Aunt Ethel needs you, ma'am. Get her money. Thoughts on no prenup with a wealthy provider man versus prenup outlining things in your favor. Well, he's wealthy. He can afford a better lawyer than you in the end, so you better get that prenup. Making it beneficial to you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. How to play in an unfair world with no guilt. Know that the world is unfair, and those who play fair always lose. Okay? There's no guilt in knowing the truth and acting accordingly. Now, you can have your own set of moral standards. You can have your boundaries. You can say, well, this is where I draw the line. But there is a little space for you to play. Okay? So find that space and what feels most comfortable to you. And that's what you do. Okay? So for example, we know the things that we know, right? We know that most men are going to cheat. We're not going to sit up here and act like that's not true, right? We're not going to sit up there and act like that's a fantasy. We're going to understand what it is, and we're going to act accordingly. We're going to plan accordingly. There's no guilt in that. We know it's going to happen. Do you think insurance companies feel guilty when they take your money every month and you don't get no car accident? Do you think that they feel guilty for taking your money and your hard-earned money? And do you think they feel guilty for it? Or they think, oh, well, you know what? You're prepared just in case. You never know. You think they feel any guilt behind that? They don't. So why, if that's legal, they have no guilt and it's legal. You have guilt because you've been trained to play fair in an unfair world when everything around you is doing the same thing. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Everything around you is not playing fair. And they call it business. Do we have to choose ugly men to provide? If you want them to provide today, yes, ma'am. You want them to provide today and here on out, yes, ma'am. You can find an older one. He might not be ugly, but he might be older and just happy to have somebody young. But if you want it today, yes, ma'am. You trying to date some handsome man and think that he's just going to give you all his money? Oh, you're so handsome. We're the same age. You look better than me. Or you look just as good as me. There's no way you're going to have several women to spend all your money on. You're just going to pick one woman and spend all your money on, even though you got women throwing themselves at you all through your DMs, all the pick pictures in your DMs, even though you can have anybody you want because you're young and handsome and rich. You should choose me. Okay, if he chooses you, he's going to be choosing them too. And that's fine. We already know men cheat. Do you want to deal with the headaches that come from an attractive man with money? Do you want that headache? Do you want it? I mean, either you're going to be looking at an attractive man who's cheating on you, probably way more, or you're going to be looking at an ugly man that's happy to have you, likes you times 10. He may or may not cheat. It may be rare and few and far between, and it might be in years and decades from now. You don't ever know. But the one that's cute, he's going to be cheating day and night and day. Okay? You're going to have women slipping their phone numbers to him when he go to the restroom. Ooh, girl, call me. I know you ain't with that one. You're going to have Pick Misha's chasing him. He's going to have to keep running. He's going to have to run from Pick Misha every day. Soon he's going to get tired. He's just going to let Pick Misha catch him. Okay? Pick Misha will wear an attractive man down. And he'll just give in to get rid of her so he can just ghost her. Y'all don't know. Some guys are so attractive and they have so much money. They have to roll around on the mattress with somebody and ghost them just to get rid of them. Do y'all not understand this? And don't let that be your man. Think about it. Just think about it. Just sit there and think about it. And you got women chasing behind you as an attractive man. You know what they want. All right. So that's why I'm not dealing. I would never deal with that. I know what they want. I've dated plenty of attractive men in my past, baby. I was an attractive woman. Oh, I still am, but when I was younger, yeah. So I know what it's all about. Women will chase an attractive man. Pick Mishas will chase your man down, girl, in your face. And guess what? You're going to be sitting there and be like, what do I do, Shira? Girl, you should have listened to me in the first place. That's what you should have did. Go get you a one that ain't nobody checking for. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said, why do most men you meet try to trauma dump on you on the first date? Because you look like the type that they don't need to impress. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Did you trauma dump on them first? Did you reveal something about yourself first that allowed them to think that they could trauma dump on you? Or do you look like the type of woman they don't need or want to impress? I'm 40. What male age should I look for in a partner? 60. Sprinkle, sprinkle. 55 and up at the youngest. No one else can impress you unless they have at least a decade on you, girl. Or 15 years up and up, because they ain't gonna be able to impress you. How do you deal with the thought of him finding better, although I'm pretty and he pays for everything? Have the same opportunity to find someone richer, even though he pays for everything. That way you'll feel better. Anybody can replace anybody, let me tell you. So make sure you're one of them people that can do it. Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If they like you 10 times more, you worry a lot less. If you look 10 times better than them, you worry a lot less. True story. How to find provider if you live in broke country. Find the one that can provide for you there and then use him and get his money and move around. See if you can move. Y'all, I gotta go. Get on 90 Day Fiance, girl. You know, get in them chat rooms and get them green cards. I'll see you. Use a passport, bro, Uber paycheck, and get up out of there, girl. You know what to do. And have you one waiting in the States with real money. All right. I'll see y'all later.